Okay, Skyblock for Bedrock. Here we go. I've got a master file that I've used here. I never changed this one. This is the fresh download straight off the web. Load up the map, leave it, never touch it, because what we want to do here is just go into it and copy it. Now, there's a couple of reasons why you want to do this. One, if you completely break your world, at least you can recover and start again. Two, there's one condition when you start this game that may not work, in which case your game's broken to begin with straight away. So let's rename this real quick. We'll call this Skyblock Bedrock. Not bedroom, or bedroom. There we go. Skyblock Bedrock Demo. YouTube. Survival mode, yep. Normal mode, perfect. Scroll down, make sure show coordinates is on. Simulation blocks, whatever distance you prefer. Everything else stays as is. No mods have been turned on. This is all 100% vanilla. There's nothing else that's been added to this. Hit the play button. Let's get cooking. So the very first thing with survival mode in Skyblock and Bedrock Edition in particular is there is only two islands. The one you're on, the one that's over there. There are no others, so unlike the Java editions where there is additional islands and some of the different maps, this one there is nothing. It's that, just the two you're in. That's it. Now, while I'm busy bashing up the plants, so this is just to gather as many resources as I can initially, what we have been given is the resources that I've just hacked away. We're given the tree, we're given the dirt you're standing on, and we're given a chest. Inside the chest, there is a block of ice, a lava bucket, and a book that explains who the creator of this map is, the version that you're using, and the fact that you can download more from mcpedl.com. Plus the dates and so forth are attached to it. So big shout out to the creator for the map. Appreciate your work and your efforts. Then, open up the chest. Let's go put everything away. I don't want to lose any of this stuff. Let's put the book away. I'm not going to need that at any time soon. The gotcha for this game, and one of the reasons why I said you need to create a copy of the map, is if I go and hack away this tree, which is going to be one of the first things I need to do, I have to get a sapling. I have had a few times where I've played Skyblock where I don't get a sapling. And if there's no sapling, that is literally the end of that game. Because I cannot plant another tree, and then I get no more wood, and there's no way that I can continue. There's a sapling. Now, I've also had cases where I've ended up with 7 or 8. In this case, I got unlucky. I only got 1 sapling, but at least I got one. If you don't get a sapling, just delete the game, start again. So without a sapling, there's literally nothing you can do. So 1 sapling, better than none. Go grab the rest of our wood. And there we go. So, got all of the tree knocked away. Got the sapling, most importantly. You even got a stick out of that, and I got the first few blocks of wood. The very next thing I want to be doing is grabbing the wood, turn it into planks, then creating a crafting table. One of those will do. Let's go put it over here. So crafting table created. And the next thing I want to go and do is create a pickaxe. And if you really wanted to, you could create a shovel as well. So let's go create some sticks. Once I have sticks, I need a pickaxe. That's going to be for hacking the cobblestone. And to get rid of all the dirt quickly, I can use a shovel. So I can use those 2 items. There. Now, the way the map is based, you're going to have a very sore pinky from holding shift the entire time. Have a look underneath the ground. You'll see that some of these blocks have nothing underneath, just pure abyss. Some of them do have a block underneath them. All the way through to where the center of the map is. Now, if we go and dig in here in the center, that's going to take us to Bedrock. We can grab these blocks on this side here. There's a dirt patch there. If we break there's a dirt patch there. There'll also be one there, and there'll be one there, but on those diagonals there will not be. So these are the very bottom level of your map. Now these 4 dirt blocks you won't be able to retrieve at the moment. We'll be able to get them back later on, but for the moment those ones, if you dig them up, they're just going to fall into the abyss and you've lost them. Dirt is one of the most precious resources we have in Skyblock, so don't lose those 4 blocks. Now, we can go grab the other blocks, and we can, of course, clear as much of this landing as you want to, or need to be able to get the rest of the job done. Now, make sure you're holding shift, walk get up in the face of that block of dirt, move forward, and if you're holding shift, you won't fall into the abyss if anything collapses underneath you. Now, initially, thunderstorm, lovely. Initially, what I need to do is create a cobblestone generator. It's going to be one of the very first tasks or things that I'm going to need to make. I actually want to make one out of cobblestone, ideally. So, really, just for the get-go, I just want to make something, right? So let's just get something going. So I'm actually going to put some of this dirt back in. I want the lava block to go right over here. So I'm going to close that off. I want the lava block to fall into water, right? And we want to make sure that the water never hits lava, the source block. Otherwise it's going to turn into obsidian, and we can't do anything with that. So we need the lava block, and we only have one until we get to the nether. So put the lava over there, make sure it's going to fall over here into water. That means I need to make sure that the water is going to fall this direction over here. So put a source over there. I'll put the water. Close that off. So the water source will go over here. It'll fall down there and move across to that side. The lava will fall over to that, and this will turn into cobblestone right over here. Now, in order to make this all work successfully, we need the ice block that we were given and the lava bucket. Once I have those two items, let's go and grab the ice block, stick it over there. Lava bucket needs to go over there. Break the ice, and away we go. Cobblestone. Now, let's just make sure we don't break this whole design. If we break the cobblestone, the water is unable to touch the lava. That's why I had that extra step down, is to make sure under no circumstances that's going to turn into obsidian. So that's going to turn into cobblestone, and I'm just going to mine the hell out of this for some time. Now, also be very careful there. You noticed that something went wrong there? What happened? I dug a little bit too deep and ended up creating a hole into the abyss. So, what we ideally want to do is make sure that we don't dig too far into it until we get the first few blocks of cobblestone. So just be very careful with how you go about digging this. What you could do is climb over here, drop a piece of cobblestone over there. Let's grab our next one. Right, let's grab that one, and then just put a bit of a backing plate over here for yourself so you're not going to dig into any more of your precious dirt. There we go. And that at least is going to give me a backstop, so I'm not going to break it directly. Now, once you have a cobblestone pickaxe, you will be able to carve through this stuff much quicker. But the very first thing I'm going to want to do here is just gather enough so I can build myself a new cobblestone generator made out of pure cobblestone. So I'll time-lapse all of this so you don't have bored to tears watching it. Okay, that should be enough initially. Let's go grab all of those, see how many blocks we've got. 39. Yeah, we may be a little bit short, but at least we're off to a good start. So let's leave it at that for now. What I'm going to now do is, out of the stuff that we have here, let's go and save this water block. Yeah, let's grab this guy. Let's put him over there for safekeeping. And let's go and hack away a little bit more of our land that we've got here. So here, as mentioned, there's the bedrock. So if we move one over, that will be dirt. We can hack this one away. If we hack this one away, I'll be able to catch it, but there's an abyss underneath it. So hold down shift, move forward, grab it. And once I've got that, I can build out a platform there. Once that's done, I can move under this one. Again, hold down shift, grab it, and then I can go and extend around this direction, that direction. And I can start building out our initial platform for where it's going to exist. So this allows me to create a new sort of level as where we're going to start the entire world. And this becomes the base floor or the ground floor of the entire operation. Let's add some stone there. And also means that I can dig a little bit more freely without having to worry about losing more blocks of sand. Because then ultimately I can then go and mine all of the dirt that I have on this entire map. And then we can actually get into the real building itself. Now I'm about to run out of blocks. Like I said, probably not enough to start with, but it's better than nothing. Now, what I can do is go and grab all this dirt so I can start digging it up. Make sure you don't hit your lava. That'd be disastrous. Now, once that's done, Now, because I have used all of the cobblestone, I didn't leave myself any at all, I'm going to have to go and put that cobblestone generator back in initially, just to go get us a little bit more. So, in order to do that, block that side off there, raise that up. This is where the water's going to go. Block that off, block that off. We're happy. Now, let's go grab the water. Pop that in. Let's go and jump over on this side real quick. Just grab that block. Down. Grab that block. Don't lose it. Go. Now I'm going to stand over here. Now that way, I've got pure space behind me and I can literally just AFK with my finger on the button. Or tape it down or whatever you want to do. Good. 3 blocks. That's all I need. Why 3 blocks? Because now I can go into my crafting table. Blocks. 3 cobblestone. Yep. And let's go and make 2 sticks, 3 cobblestone. Gives me a stone pickaxe. This is going to make things go a million times faster. Again, maybe not a million. That's maybe a bit of an exaggeration. It's going to go a lot quicker. So let's go put that guy away. So got him for a rainy day. Got that for a rainy day. There we go. And isn't that funny? It is a rainy day. Okay, let's pause there for a second. Let's grab the cobblestone that fell over the side there. 56 blocks, almost a full stack. Let's go make some magic. So, the next thing I want to do is extend this guy out. In fact, I've got enough extension this direction. This should work. Okay, what I want to do is go and create myself a new cobblestone generator. So I want to create one that is going to be used more on a permanent basis. And we can leave everything here pretty much indefinitely. So, cobblestone is going to go, well, the lava is going to go right over there. Remember, the lava falls into this block over here where the water is going to exist. So we need to make sure that that's covered. Water is going to fall into that. There we go. So, water needs to go over here. It'll fall down into that, move across there. Lava will go over there, fall into that. So we're happy. Because water's going over there, we need to make sure that we've closed off that side so it doesn't fall over on the sides. And come around the back over here. I have enough cobblestone to make this happen. Excellent. There we go. And that is our new cobblestone generator. Now, as we're bashing stuff, it's going to be falling over onto the other side of this. So I want to make sure I don't lose any of that cobblestone. I also want to make sure that I never have a problem where I'm accidentally falling over the sides of the cliff. So I always want to give myself a bit of a lip around this. Better. Of course, I can make the lip a little bit wider as well if you really want to give yourself some safety barrier, but that should be enough initially. As mentioned, you just got to hold on to that shift key, right? Make sure that you're always in sneak so you don't fall down the side. Good. Once that's done, next thing, let's move all those items. We don't want them here anymore. We want to be able to try and clear this up. So grab the water, move over to here, drop the water in. There she goes. Go over here, grab the lava, move that over there, pop her in there, move it in, and cobblestone. New cobblestone generator created. Beautiful. So now it's moved out the way. Next thing that we need to do imminently, and we have to do this like let's get it done, is build out a bit more of a platform so we can start growing trees. They're going to be our next resource that is going to be so vital for our survival, and they do take a long time to start growing, and to generate a forest takes time as well. The other thing that we're going to need is a house, and we're going to need that within 3 days, otherwise we get fatigue, and once the fatigue sets in, the phantoms are going to be swooping around your head. So they're going to be swooping around your head, so you want to have somewhere where you can actually go and hide and protect yourself. So let's go dig up this dirt here, grab as much of it as we can. Still holding on to shift, right? Because there's the abyss, so I want to make sure we don't fall down into that. Let's grab that one, let's grab that one. To go. Okay, so we've now managed to pick up... Oh, that was silly. I should have been closer before I tried to do something like that, in case I fell. Go. Grab that. By the way, I'm not ignoring that other island. I'm going to go and grab it at some point. and we'll go over to that other island and go get what we need. So, by the way, what's on the other island? You can see sand, you can see a cactus, and there is a chest. And inside that chest contains obsidian. I can't remember what else was in there. I think there was some pumpkin seeds, if I recall. So, gonna need a little bit more cobblestone now, and this is the name of this game, right? It's cobblestone generation and smacking around for a very, very long time. I'm not gonna do a full time lapse here. Let's just grab some of these. Enough for us to go and grab that. In fact, this is good enough right here. I'm gonna start right there. That's where it's gonna go. Let's grab the very first, oh, there it is. Sapling's already in my inventory. There she goes. So we now have a sapling. In fact, that's not gonna work. Let's grab it back. I'm actually gonna do it right there. There we go. That's gonna work well. And the reason for that is these are too close. It may not have grown properly. So the special combination of what we're looking at for distance for trees. So we're going to start building out a forest. So we're going to start mapping one out now. You want to have a block of dirt, 1, 2, 3 spaces, another block of dirt. So that is the spacing system you want to do. So this will be a block of dirt right over there. That will allow you to put the next tree once you get the next sapling. So 1, 2, 3 spaces, then put your next block of dirt, and then so you can keep this pattern going the entire time. Let's pop that there. Let's wait for that tree to grow. While that tree's growing, our next step, you guessed it, make sure you go and get some more cobblestone. Now, also make sure that you don't leave this planting of this tree too late. If you don't have any more wood, I still have a few planks, you're not going to be able to make more pickaxes. Which means you're going to be pounding things with your fist for days and days and days. So I'm going to stand over here. Let's just get some more cobblestone while we hope that tree eventually grows. Okay, ran out of pickaxe, burnt it through. Let's go grab the cobblestone that's sitting behind over there. The very next thing I do, just as sort of a helping hand, I suppose, more than anything else, is every time I burn through a pickaxe, the very first thing I'll do before I go and use resources on anything else is go create another one. So make sure that you have another pickaxe. Here's another little helpful tip. Make sure you've got one in your inventory at all time, and make sure that there is always one in the chest. Now, the chest has that wooden one, but that's almost dead. So let's go put that one over there, and you'll be amazed at how many times this will save you. Right? If you do happen to die, you fall off the cliff and into the abyss, at least you can come grab a pickaxe, and start getting some cobblestone straight away. Also, put this bucket away. If you fall off, you're not getting another one. So make sure that that bucket is nicely packed away there, nice and safe, and we're good. Okay, now it's the waiting game. And the waiting game really is just waiting for that tree to grow. That's what we need to do. While we're waiting for that tree to grow, let's go and put in a bit more breathing room. So let's put in some space here for us to be able to gather the saplings. Last thing we want to be doing is pounding that tree when it's ready for harvesting, and the sapling that we get falls into the abyss, because then that's game over as well. So let's make sure that we build this out and get prepared that when we get saplings, hopefully we'll get more than one this time. We can then go and plant the second tree, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and so we can keep on going. Initially, I do as many trees as I possibly can, just so I can start harvesting them like crazy, because I need as much wood resources as possible right at the beginning of the game. Once the game is going, I tend to only leave about 8. So then I'll only leave about 8 blocks of dirt running for our tree system, and I will get rid of the rest. So there again, same formula, 1, 2, 3, fourth block over there, dirt. So that will be our next tree. What I also tend to do is build out the other direction. So as time goes by, we'll start being able to build. So 1, 2, 3, that will be the next dirt block right over there. Good. Again, waiting game. That's all we can do at this point. What I can do is I can extend this floor out. I don't have cobblestone, burned through all of it already. So while we're waiting for the tree, yep, you guessed it, time to go and pound more cobblestone. Here we go, burn through another pickaxe. You know my rule. As soon as I've done all of that, go build a new one. So although I do have a spare over here. Remember, the whole idea is to make sure that you never burn up the spares until you absolutely have to. I have sticks already. Go grab a pickaxe. Back. Dirt's over there. I now have almost 2 stacks. Tree is still not finished, but since I have the stacks, I may as well continue with the next little bit. Let's go and extend out this ground. And we're going to approach day 3 not too long from now, and then we're going to start having these horrible phantoms swooping our heads. Right now we have absolutely nowhere to hide, so that will be my very next thing. I usually prefer to do it out of wood, but that tree is taking its sweet time to actually do anything, so I may end up building something out of cobblestone if I have to. I know I should use a shovel, but sometimes just getting it done. Here we go. We've now flattened out our world. That's looking great. And now we can start coming up with a design of what you want to make this look like at the end. So what sort of design do you want to go for? How do you want your world to look? Do you want to do things in little blocks, squares? Do you want to have lots of bridges going to different quadrants? Do you want to have just one enormous flat land that you want everything to come off of? That is entirely up to you. I tend to do things in blocks, so I prefer to build a really good platform just to start with, and then from there I will do things in certain sequences. For example, I'll always have a cobblestone generator, I'll have the forest always in one little section, so keeping that in the same spot, and slowly but surely just build on from it. So that is us the first few days, and as you can see, we're already starting to survive quite successfully. What I'm going to need is more water, because I'm going to need to create another water source, and ideally I want to create a infinite water pool. I can't do that right now. I only have 1 block of water. I'm trying to remember in this game whether the other resource that you get for water is either in the nether or it is on that island. So again, while we're waiting for this tree, you know what we got to do, go pound sand again. So I'm going to keep on going pounding sand. Let's see what happens from there as we're going through that. What I could actually do here is a little cheat. It's not even actually a cheat, it's just being a little bit smart at the time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this bucket, I'm going to grab these seeds, come over here and just recoup this again real quick. I'm going to break these cobblestone blocks up. Go. Rebuild this soil or dirt. Dirt. That can be dirt. Do. Water back in there. Crafting table. I have a stick. Another stick. We just have to be careful with your resources while you don't have too many of them. Stone hoe. Go. Start growing some food. So I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm not planning on leaving that as my farm, but considering I need them to be close to water and I only have 1 water resource at this point, I will certainly start growing those while I'm waiting for the tree to develop. So immediately we've got some place here for harvest to take place where we can start gathering some food. We're going to need to get something to eat soon because we have nothing else. We don't have any cows, we don't have sheep. We're going to have to create farms for all of that stuff moving forward. I think the next thing we do while we're waiting for that tree to grow, let's get some cobblestone so we can create a bridge over to the other side. The other reason why a bridge will be useful, it'll give a spawning spot for mobs, and ideally we can get some skeletons, which means we can get some bone, which means we can get bone meal, which means we can make things grow a lot quicker, and that will allow us to help with making sure that we have the food supply growing a lot faster than what we do right now. There we go, another pickaxe burnt through. Let's grab our cobblestone. And that tree is taking forever. In fact, I am going to move these things. I don't like them floating in the middle of space for no reason. Let's break it down. Let's go put you somewhere. Makes a bit more sense. So, chest should go over here. At least the first one will. There we go. And on this side, crafting table. Beautiful. Now let's go put everything away. Now, there is one trick that I can inform you about with trees. Occasionally, they just stagnate. There's not much you can do about that. That's just what happens. If that does happen, and you end up finding that you've gone way too long without the tree actually doing anything, break it, start it again. So sometimes it just needs a bit of a reset, or just more patience. So they will eventually grow. They always do. But sometimes they just take a lot longer than what you would like them to, that's for sure. So I am going to just extend this a little bit over here, and that's where I'm going to call it quits. Then, while that's busy growing, hopefully that tree will continue. What we can now do is go and build a bridge that goes all the way over to that island. So we can start creating a link that's going to get us all the way over to there. Easy enough, hold shift, turn around, and just hold block. That's it. Okay, similar to what we did with the other island, let's create a little bit of floor space for us. Start running out of blocks in a few moments. This is staircase real quick. Obsidian, we're going to need that for our Netherportal. Melon Seeds, excellent. Pumpkin Seeds, excellent. And Sugarcanes, beautiful. Sugarcanes is one of the first things that I want to go and plant. Again, problem with only one water source, so we're going to have to try and solve that. Grab this chest, no point leaving it here. We'll take it back with us. The other thing I want to do is grab this cactus. So, in fact, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to grab the cactus. I'm going to leave the cactus there. I'm going to take those two with me, but I'll leave that there so I can try and grow a little bit more. That's perfect. Then, that for now is actually all I'm going to do on this side. Maybe build out a bit more floor. But I need to get back. Two reasons. One, I'm really hoping that tree comes off. Two, I need more cobblestone. We are about to enter into day 3. I'm going to have phantoms flying around my head. And that's not going to be fun for anyone. So we need to come up with some kind of shelter system. Usually by now I would have had wood. So the tree would have grown. I'm still not too panicked. I believe it's going to appear. But what I need to do is just get myself a little bit more cobblestone, not too much, and I will build us a little shelter. So something that will at least protect us from the phantoms swooping over our heads and trying to kill us. Oh, one other really important thing. Go put away your treasures, right? Obsidian, that sort of stuff. You only get one of these things, and obsidian you can't mine or get anywhere else. You could make it once you get to the nether, but you can't get to the nether without your obsidian. So make sure that you keep that somewhere nice and safe. There's the cactus, keep that safe. Did I lose one of those cactus? Did they fall off the abyss? May have. No big deal. Grow more. That as well. No, I'm actually giving up on this tree. Damn you, tree. Watch, that one's going to grow in like seconds, I bet you. No, ideally at some point I'll put some slabs on top of that to prevent mob from spawning on top of it. It's definitely going to be a pain in the butt. But at least here we have a little bit of a hidey hole from those horrible phantoms, although they can't get to us. It's better than nothing. I'll wait for that tree to go. And do anything else here? No point doing any of that yet. What we can do, two things that we can do now actually. The one is I mentioned earlier on that there's a way to be able to recover these blocks. There sure is. It's a little bit dangerous, but there is a way that we can do it, and that is to create a drop down zone. Drop down zone you create by grabbing your bucket. Night's about to fall, so I'll do it tomorrow morning. You grab your bucket, throw it over the edge. I'll explain that in a bit more detail, and then grab some water, do the same thing. You create a cobblestone column the whole way down. So that will be our next task. I think the task right now is let's survive the night, grab as much cobblestone as I can. Don't really want to be playing on this side here. Could do that and hopefully see the tree, but I don't want to play too far away from potential safety. So I'm gonna harvest this direction. I also want to put up another little pillar just to protect me from the phantoms, because there's a chance that they're going to start appearing tonight. We still don't have a bed. We don't have anywhere to sleep. So to make sure that we do something. Ooh, one vital thing that's of importance. We've created this bridge. That means mobs will start spawning. Right, they'll start appearing on that bridge. We don't want them to get to us, so just break 2 blocks away. Yes, I know we've lost those, but that's fine. Block them. That way, when mobs do spawn over there, they won't crisscross over to us and kick our butts while we're mining. Ooh, spiders. Excellent. Spiders are one of those mobs that you actually do want to get your hands on, because it'll get you string, which will get you wool, which will get you a bed. So you want to have as much fatigue. Lure the spiders over here. Don't wish to lure anyone else though. Yeah. Go, strength. Some spider to come here. Beautiful. Get strength, but get a spider's eye, that's fine. you some encouragement, shall I? Some what do you want? Grow, let the gun grow. Grow! Love you. Oh. Okay, let's go create a furnace because it's going to be one of our next things. We're going to have to make some torches. Torches, we're going to need to have sticks to make torches. We're also going to need to have charcoal. Charcoal is going to be created by burning trees. So, that tree to grow. Now, again, as I mentioned right at the beginning of this series, very often I'll end up with a few saplings. So, it makes it a lot quicker than relying on one lousy sapling to actually decide to wake up and start generating. As soon as we get that first tree to grow, hopefully we'll get more saplings. We can grow trees a lot quicker than this. This is one of the most painful processes I've ever had to deal with. It's never been this slow. But that's what it is. This is the joys of Skyblock. So that's what we're dealing with. I'll tell you what we're going to do is while we're waiting for that, what we can do is let's go over to the other island. Start building it out a bit. Just because we've got nothing else to do while waiting for that tree. Bro! Bro! Wishing it. Wishing it. 2, 3, grow! 2, 3, grow! Goodness. Killing me, dude. Oh, he's gonna do it. No, he's gonna do it. Come on. No, you want to. Come on. It's up. It's stubborn as all hell. I've been playing for exactly an hour to the second, and the tree is still not grown. Okay, now one thing that just occurred to me while I was busy hacking away through this stuff. Clear that one out. Hoping that those grow grass at some point. They haven't initially, but there is no grass patches anywhere. Those are original source blocks. We haven't changed them or touched them. But if those don't grow grass, we have no grass. And then that's going to be a bit of a gotcha for trying to get anywhere further in the game. So we won't be able to get any source blocks for grass. I'm wondering if I haven't broken it. There's nowhere to make grass. And there's a good chance I probably wanted to leave that to grow grass. And populate from some of the other blocks. Interesting point. Well, then we'll have to wait for a traveler. So the traveling villagers do appear. When they appear, they allow us to be able to get access to things like grass as well. So that might be our option. I'll just uncover that one so we're good. Okay, while we're waiting for that stupid tree, In fact, we're not going to be able to do what I need to do, but let's see what we can do. Let's go build the portal. Let's get this guy out the way. So, that. Block there. There. 1, 2, 2, and 3. Cool. So the first question everyone always asks when it comes to Netherportal in Skyblock is, how do you light that without having some iron? So you don't have, or flint, you don't have either of those items. So how do we actually get this thing to rock and roll? There is only one way to do this, and that's to set fire to wood. So using your lava. So we have to use the lava. We have to make sure that that catches fire to wood. Do I have any wood? I don't. So I have to wait for the tree. Again. So we're waiting for the tree. Infinite wait for the damn tree. So what we'll do is we'll put some lava over here. We'll put some wood on top of it. Hope the wood catches fire. When the wood catches fire, it should light the portal. Once the portal's lit, we can jump right through. And away we go. So that is the principle for how to be able to build the portal. I'm going to put a wall behind that over there. And the real reason for putting the wall over there is obviously when you're jumping through the portal and you move forward, you don't want to fall into the abyss, right? So at least that way I'll be able to, if I can't see what I'm doing, I can at least fall into a wall and I'll be fine that way. Okay, so in order to do that, I need to move the lava over there, and then once I've done that, I can grab some wood, set fire to it. That will get me to the other side. Once I get to the nether, I'll then be able to get some more water or ice, and then create a never-ending water source. That means I can start growing farms, and I can start harvesting things much quicker. But it all comes down to... Yay! Oh my goodness! Man, I'm so happy. Can you believe it? Nighttime falls and here we go. Okay, let's go grab ourselves an axe. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy. That finally, that tree took forever. Okay, so now we have to pray that it gives us sapling. If it doesn't give us sapling, we're gonna cry, because that will be the end of our game. It should. It looks like a big, healthy tree. Come on, give us some saplings. And the more you give... Oh, there it is. There's one. Okay, go plant it straight away. I don't have time to wait. There we go. Give us another one. Come on, give us some more saplings. Give us more saplings. I want to get these trees growing. Sapling! Woohoo! Get it in the ground. Here we go. Ooh, look, there's another one. Excellent. Plant it in the ground. There we go. Although this tree took forever, it has yielded some decent wood, and it has yielded some decent saplings. Good job, tree. Finally. Oh, there's another sapling. Excellent. Grab that last block over there. There we go. And drop another sapling right over there. Excellent! Now we've got 4 trees. So now that those 4 trees are there, we should be able to get those cooking. So hopefully they will start growing a little bit quicker than that last one did. At least now we've got 4 times the chance. So that's fantastic news. Let's go put the stone axe away. I don't need the hoe for now. I'm going to take the wood. I'm going to burn one of them. Beautiful. We have charcoal, crafting table, we have torches, 4 of them. And this is really just to lighten things up a little bit so we don't get ourselves into trouble with mobs spawning here. Beautiful. Let's get our bucket. There she is. Plank will probably do the job. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn one of those into planks. That should do. Let's grab our bucket. that over there. Stick that over there. Hope catches fire. There we go. And portal is lit. Go, grab our lava. Go put it back. Oh, there's a skeleton. I don't have a bow or anything yet, so a little bit risky. I'm also running low on food, so I need that stuff to grow. We are making progress. Look, I even managed to save that block of wood. Beautiful. Let's knock that out. There we go. Let's go and put things safely before we go lose anything like a complete moron. That's away. Save the cobblestone. Keep that one in storage. Right, let's head over to the Nether. Let's show you what's cooking over on this side. So again, this is a small island. There's not much else to it. So it's going to be island-based. Small little room, that's all. So we've got tons of obsidian. Not that we can do anything with it at this moment in time. We don't have a diamond pickaxe. We do, however, have lava. If you break through these bars, you'll be able to grab a bucket and you'll be able to grab more lava. So if you need more lava, you can get it from here. So that's fantastic news. We have villagers. The villagers, these are amazing because now obviously we can start getting some other things that we need, including all the way down here. We've got some ender pearls. The other thing that is important for this is that we can take these villagers, get them out of here, so break their bars open, get them out, start breeding them, and then we can turn that into an iron golem farm. So we'll be able to get iron moving forward. I don't have anything here yet of any interest. I need paper. That means I need to plant that sugarcane. I need to get that done. I don't have carrots. I need to get that done. So carrots aren't going to help. I don't even have a way to make carrots at this point. Rotten flesh. I need to kill a lot more people before I can, or mobs at least, before I can do anything with that. So at this point, I can't do very much with the villagers. So I can't do very much with them. I'm going to leave them here in their little prison. Keep them here until I can do something with them. At least I know what I'm looking for. Carrots, rotten flesh, paper. Right, those are the important things that I'm going to need initially. What I have inside the chest, let's open that up. We have brown mushroom. Great news. We have red mushroom. We have birch sampling. Happy days. One of the reasons why I'm so excited about the birch sampling is it grows quicker and it's a lot easier to harvest. It's not as pretty for decoration, but it is good if I'm making tools. And a block of ice. Woohoo! Now, let's head straight back out of here. Next important step that we need to do. Let's go plant. And I was lucky that I didn't fall off the cliff there. Right, that's why I put that there. As it turns out, I come out this direction. That's excellent. So, next thing I want to be doing is making an infinite water source. In order to do that, I'm going to need a little bit more cobblestone. Let's go grab it. There she is. Let's get our cobblestone. I need 2 over, so I'm going to build it right over there. That's 2 by 2. Excellent. Drop the ice in there. Grab my bucket. Take the water out. Put the water in. Break the ice. Infinity pond. Grab our water. Put it back. We're good to go. There's an enderman over there. Excellent. So now we've got an infinite water source. That's phenomenal news because now it means that farming is going to be a lot easier. Let's put our bucket back. Let's put the red mushroom safely away. Let's put the red mushroom safely away. Let's go plant that birch tree. There we go. Nothing above it. Beautiful. And now we are starting to play Skyblock. So now we've got pretty much everything that we need to be able to do things successfully. We have trees planted. I can actually go and gather up this dirt. Don't need it here anymore. So now we can grow trees successfully. We've got quite a few of them in the ground already. We already have a birch tree that's going to pop up. We have some oak trees that are going to pop up soon. We have our ether or nether portal that allows us to jump over to the other side. We need to start growing some farms. So that's going to be the next thing that I focus attention on, is growing our farms and expanding on those. Whoops, hello. Hello! I forgot to break down that bridge. Okay, it's broken now. That's good. How did I forget to do that? What an imbecile. And that means I've just lost dirt. Well, I may have caught it. Okay, so make sure you break that bridge. That was a complete noob move with me to leave that open so that Slimer could get over there. Unless he spawned on that side, which is also possible. But make sure you don't do something stupid like that. Once we're done with that, okay, so bridge is broken. I need to replant that little garden that I had going over there. So definitely gonna hook that up. Gonna make a new garden. Now that I've got infinite water, I can make a new one. All of this will be in the next video. So that's a great place for us to pause here. We've done some fantastic things now that we finally have some trees. Alright, so now that the trees are growing, the next thing I will obviously do here is expand this island out. So I need to grow this out so I can have more trees and just keep it going until wood is no longer a finite resource, where I'm able to just keep on making as much of it as I need with the amount of forest that I have. I also need to make sure that I do things like make more torches. I need to get more light in this area. So, in fact, I can probably do that now. Let's look at some logs. Great news. Let's go burn another one. That's good. That's not enough to do anything with. Not just yet. Excellent. I will time-lapse the rest of this in terms of harvesting more cobblestone, because that's going to be the next thing, so I can build a bigger platform, and to make sure that we get charcoal, sticks, I've got torches, and let's go make sure we light up the scene. Beautiful. Next thing to do, wait for trees. So I've got to wait for those to grow, harvest the wood. I'll start gathering cobblestone. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this and you want to watch the entire series and you want to encourage me to make the entire series, go smash that subscribe button, go hit that like button. I know everyone says it, but there really is an algorithm that makes this work on YouTube, otherwise it never goes anywhere. So if you want to see any more of this, please go ahead and do those two things for me, and see you on the next video.